Ending Gamer, thank you 20 months. What's that? I was going to say, was that... Wait a minute. So when the doors open, you get a weird glitching of the door, like... Oh, you mean you want to attach it like strap lines? Is that what you mean? The problem with that is when you try and winch out the mag all connector, it's going to try and attach to everything. We have 27,500 litres on board so far.
Yep.
I'd like to think it will unload at the same rate, but I very much doubt it.
It's okay, Paul. We got a search bar.
Ship is more or less level at that point.
Okay.
It's quite funny, you can get a feel for how weighted the ship is by the block underneath. If the block's in the middle, it's about right. If the block starts going backwards, which is what it's doing, it means the front's getting heavy. $33,000 times 0.4 is, I don't know, about 14,000. That's the profit we'll make at the moment.
Yeah.
I think the battery's okay. It's on like 80% at the moment. I'm more worried about the amount of diesel we've got. Yeah, it's about 80%.
I mean, if we can get that, we can top up on diesel.
Yeah. We've only got 6k left. I think we should start getting moving here. Let's get to 40,000. And then I'll release, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Happy anniversary.
Okay.
Bring in the line up.
How far is it?
Welcome back.
16 kilometers away. Yikes. Befuddle Flip Flop, welcome back. Yov Hater, thank you for 41. The amount of drag that the big block adds is pretty bad. Yeah, if I could refer to some information on the wiki about drag, that would be great, but there is none.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean now, without towing that thing, we're basically doing double the speed on the same gear. Open sea. So if we run out of fuel, we could go there and try and refuel it. That would be an option. Are there any missions to complete? Yeah, we just did one. We did this one, we got 3 stars for it. There's another one here that we could do. Research base requires new equipment which has been shipped by air freight to the airport. Have requested our assistance in transferring the highly sensitive cargo to the research base. The cargo must remain the correct way up at all times. The package is 7 units wide and deep and 10 tall and has a small connector on the top. Have you seen that mission?
Yeah.
It must remain upright at all times.
Clearly they haven't seen our delivery service.
Completely doable. But by the time we've done this, I don't think we'll have enough time to do that.
Yeah.
Ten tall doesn't fit in the cargo.
I mean, in
No, we could
theory,
airlift it.
One of us could keep driving this and the other could teleport back and grab the chopper.
Well,
Because the chopper's on the island just above where the cargo is.
all we actually need is a place to teleport back to. If we went to the island where the chopper is, we could put the anchor down, jump in the heli and try and do the mission.
Yeah. We can do that.
So let's do that. Let's see if we can get there. It's, how far is it? 7.8 Ks.
Floor it.
And then of course we can do that mission in 38 minutes.
Yeah, as long as we don't park this boat in where it spawns stuff, we'll be fine.
How much fuel was in that chopper, can you remember?
No, but I can teleport back now and check.
Well, if you do, you ain't coming back here till I get there.
I can't remember how much was in it.
From there, the pickup point's really close by, and then it's not that far. Yeah, maybe like if the chopper had 4,000. No, hang on, it only has 2. Just fill it up if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport and then I'll meet you here when you bring the boat.
All right.
I'll fill the chopper up so it's ready to go.
We'll be fine, Lava Tube. We'll keep that upright, no problem. What could possibly go wrong? I think airlifting is the right way to go.
I mean, for us, it's the only way to go.
Alright, Baz. Alright, Sterling, good evening. Exactly, if you're holding it from the top, you can't tip it. Well, you can, but not easily.
We got this, Paul.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you rammed a Lexus on Tuesday, Jean?
Right, that's the chopper fill up.
Sweet. Oh, an ETS2, right, okay. Our fuel burn is so much higher. Oh, you was here at the beginning? Gotcha. He keeps ramming them because he knows you've got one, Vrome.
Wait, Frank, yours is still alive. I'm surprised you haven't died with it by now. No, to be fair, Frome's car is quite nice.
Wasn't he thinking of changing it again, though?
Yeah.
Maybe he's thinking of changing it because he keeps getting rammed.
Maybe.
Don't worry, Vrome, you're just being rammed by jealous people.
I mean, Paul, you could even park it at the new airstrip and just anchor it and then teleport.
Could do.
Like, just anchor it off the side.
Vrome, what are you thinking of getting instead of the Lexus?
And now for Romeo. Free air conditioning, isn't it?
Free air conditioning when you shut the back door.
Yeah.
A Volvo S60 T8. Okay. So Vrome's going to be a Volvo guy. Keeping it safe.
Yep.
What puts me off Volvos is the center console.
Yeah.
It just looks like it was designed like for a 5-year-old, like Fisher Price. I don't like it. See if I can get the anchor. Oh. Right, I just weighed the anchor, pups. It was pretty heavy. Not sure if it's going to keep the anchor on though, to be honest, because once we're out of sight, I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Well, the mag oil's not going to work when I turn the battery off, maybe. Oh, no, it does. I wired it correctly. What a boss.
Noise.
Right, teleporting.
Okay.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Psycho... Sorry, how do we say this again? Cyclist. There we go, Cyclist. Thank you for 9 months. Saved. Okay, what is it we're doing? Picking up a sensitive thing that has to be kept upright at all times.
Yep. And when we deliver it, we won't hit the person's wall.
That was weird. This thing's behaving a bit oddly.
Yeah, I thought that.
Like the gears are not... I'm pressing the gear button and nothing happens. Kelly toes, here it goes.
Let's go.
They didn't fix the crude oil situation in the Arctic. No. But you've got a search bar.
That search bar is never gonna get out.
Right, you'll have to try and spot this thing.
I've turned on the search light, so maybe that will help.
Yeah, we've got spots on front and back. It's really hard to make out.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's the one that's in front of the offices. It's one of those again. Can you see it?
Not yet. Yeah, I can see it now. It's to the right side of the office. And let me lower the winch. I didn't mean to. Ouch.
You're fine. Remember, must stay upright at all times.
Can you go up, Paul? Back reconnected.
Oh, that was like bobbling around. Like when I put this thing down, it's gonna have a very good chance of just falling over.
Right, I'm in. Right, once we're in the air, I can winch it in a bit as well, try and stop it swinging so much.
Alright, so I'll bring it in.
That should be high enough.
Okay, and daylight as well, even though on the timer it says middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, the contract said you get paid more money if you mistreat it and smack it into buildings. See you later, Donut. There's like a strong crosswind from the right.
Yeah.
Plenty of fuel.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very careful putting this down.
Yeah.
Although once it touches, I don't know, maybe once you get it in range and touch the ground, it'll just instantly complete the mission.
I hope so.
Yeah, what happened to Somi? He was supposed to be back in an hour.
What was it? The car was being taken in. Maybe the car he was driving there broke down too.
I'm guessing they got an air bashing. And now he's not allowed and he's currently like buying a Chinese to try and make it up.
Who knows?
Why is it spinning spoke like that? Because it's a diesel. Scania, thank you for 4 years. Happy anniversary, Scania. My Chinese, what a splendid idea. I don't know, I got tipsy, but I wouldn't say I was drunk. I had a lot of gin and tonics, but it was fun.
Right, nice and steady, Paul.
Why do we have to actually drop this thing?
In front of the building.
Oh my god, that wind is just blowing this thing around so much.
As soon as it says mission complete, I'm dropping it. Right, I've disconnected.
That wind was battering it.
Yeah, but we did it!
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah!
They said it couldn't be done. They laughed when it said keep upright.
Do you reckon we have enough fuel to fly to our new island?
Yeah.
And we can't top up with diesel there because I believe it's only Jet A there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep, same 6 points to fall on a tanker. This is the problem with the career is, like, it's not properly balanced. You don't get out for the effort you put in, you know? It's weird. Ellie Pilot, mate, how you doing? 9 months. Quite the contraption you've got there.
God,
This
we
is
could have
known as
just gone to
curly
the
toes.
coastside outpost to the right of us.
This makes DCS physics look like
Teleport
child's
beast.
play. It does the job, that's all I can say. Looks like a noble steed. Oh, yeah. Oh, it does everything. It's got firefighting equipment. It's got an anchor thing for lifting objects. Nice big fuel tank on the back, 2 searchlights. 3 gears. 3 gears, oh yeah.
No, the best bit about this is it has a harness up and a harness down, and we don't have a harness.
Yeah, that was one of the other versions. It has a maximum payload of 20,000 tons. We've tested it with 20,000 tons of fuel. 20,000 tons of diesel we picked up and flew it across the map. And it has the minibar. No, it doesn't have the minibar. This thing has paid for itself.
Yeah. It's done things I never thought it could do.
Exactly.
When we're taking 20k I'm like, no, it's not. And then it does it, and you're like, oh, carry on then.
Yep. Maximum tested payload, correct. And it coped. And it even has an altitude hold on it. Yeah. It's a bit buggy, but I'll demonstrate, alright? So you go like, what do you want? You want 100? We can do 100. So now we set the altitude to hold on. You ready for this? Okay. So, you know, we... you know, I mean... we might be a bit higher than 100. We're at 500, but we'll come down to 100 eventually.
Remember how buggy this was?
It needs some tuning. The ped controller needs a little bit of tuning. It's a bit too aggressive.
A little bit. The best one is when you're on the ground and you do it, you take off like a rocket.
Well, on the plus side, it means we can dive and get some nice speed now. Yeah, I need to tune that thing. That is so bad. I don't know where it gets its lift from when it does that. It's unbelievable.
No idea. It turns on the afterburners and just goes.
Ah, dear. I don't believe it's been captured for audio clips now.
I may have to check and go through that list, Paul. The boat's still there.
Yeah, boy. Mr. Efric, below the rotor there is a vacuum gun that shoots vacuum particles up. They will lose much to density and shoot up science. Is that what it is? It's amazing. Never even knew we installed that. And in about half a century, the rotor blades will have stopped.
No, they won't. I can fix this.
Oh yeah, puppy magic. Insta brake. Nicely done. Remember where we parked the chopper. Lovely jubbly. You'll have to put the winch in when I throw the brake in. Yeah, doggy time. Doggy time.
Okay. Do you
This
want me
thing
to
moving.
drive or?
Yeah, you can drive if you want. Let's get this thing turned. You know where we're going?
Yeah.
I'll put it in lower gear so we've got the fuel.
We're going 11 kilometers away.
Right, I'll just jump out the seat.
Okay.
You got the comm?
Yep.
Right. Run over any toes here. I need to sort out my talk screen. I haven't got a talk screen yet, guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, tasty bites all over the floor. Right, you going first, Doyle? Come on, pal. Up you get. Up you get. Hey. How you doing, pal? That's what I'm saying, I haven't got a talk screen, I haven't got my big camera set up yet. I don't think. We go to... No, I haven't got it right. I need to fix the scene. Cheese and beef flavor. Nice, Tom, nice. Yeah, you got his haircut over a week ago, didn't you, pal? What? Yeah, it's a little bit longer. It's... Let's get Lady Pippa up here. Just prepare her snackage. Pippa. You've had yours. Bugger off. Oh. Pippa. Oh. What a palaver. She's eating them off the table, you little scrub. Like, I was trying to get Pip to come over, and Doyle was trying to get more snacks. Oh my god. And then I finally got her up here, and she immediately grabbed one off the table. You little tinker. Oh yeah, she needs to be camera trained. I think she's forgotten how to do this. Hey, Puppies is driving, I'm not driving. That's it, you're done. You are done, pal. That's it. Finished. Finished. No more. Come on, down you go. Huh? Come on, come on. I'm back. How are we doing on fuel and stuff?
4k of fuel still left.
Should be good. We need to get like a I don't know, like a game console in here or something we can play.
Yeah.
So while you're on a long thing like this, you can just put it into heading hold and then just start playing a game.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Like, I wonder what they do on actual ships to pass the time when they've got to travel for like 60 days.
I mean, I was watching Richard Hammond's Big the other day, and he was on a cargo ship, and they had the swimming pool, games room. They
Really?
had it all. Yeah.
Blimey. Like a floating hotel?
Yeah.
I might actually try and, in the next version of this ship, I might actually try and hide the whole weight thing underneath in the hull.
Yeah, that would work.
I just bring the hull down even more and just completely enclose it,
Yeah.
just to reduce the drag. Add a bit more buoyancy as well.
We can give it a go.
Needs some twitch training, she does. So, did you say you was racing the Radical on Sebring today?
Yep.
What was it like?
And it was great fun.
I mean, did you bin it?
No, I finished 6th. But I didn't have no practice. It was my first time in the car.
Wow.
I went straight into qualifying.
Oh my god. I mean, I tried the GT4 around there and I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
Suspension is like bouncy.
Yeah, you gotta watch Sunset in the Radical because of how bouncy it is. The car does not like it at all.
No. But at least it's got downforce, so it should help.
Yeah.
Eddie Hall, thank
I
57.
I was taking Sunset in 5th, flat out.
Wow. I'm gonna have to give it a bash, see what it's like.
Oh, it was great fun.
I was going to try the Delara F3, Formula
Yeah.
3, but the problem is it's at the Zandvoort track and I don't know that track.
Yeah, I don't know that track either.
And then I was looking at the Renault 2.0 around Nürburgring at the moment.
Yeah.
But I was doing okay, but I think it was about 2 seconds off the pace, really. I mean, there was a lot of people in the same position just going, I'm not quick around this track, I don't get it.
At least you won't get lapped.
True. It's only like 15 laps, the race.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure about racing there and just giving away loads of I-rating to somebody else.
Yeah.
I've played Raft a load. We've played Raft on stream quite a bit. You're gonna head out, Weasel. Alright, see you, mate.
I don't even know where we was up to on Raft. I know we got to like the final island, where the island with the bears on.
Yeah, we triangulated like 3 positions, I think.
Yeah. And then 3 of us died and Whiteland had to come and rescue us.
Drajon, good night. Well, I did give Zandvoort a go, Yoshi. I drove around it in the F3, but like I say, I don't know the track yet, and I don't know F3 very well either. So, the ideal situation with the F is to take the F3, which I don't know how to drive properly, and put it on a track that I do know how to drive, rather than, you know, a car and a track I don't know. That F3 is mad. But yeah, I might do some racing tomorrow. Try and get some practice in the day. Wait, you copied and pasted accidentally? I feel sick and tired, gonna call it a night. Soz, be good, stay safe, see you out there. And that was an error. What? Did you see BMW Motorsports gave congrats to the Sebring 12R racing team? I didn't see that.
They didn't give us congrats.
Yeah, that's because we wasn't in a BMW.
It's just wrong. I thoroughly enjoyed that though.
What, the 12 hour?
Yeah, I'm so glad we completed that.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of annoyed at the game's damage physics for what happened to you.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have probably been, I don't know, maybe like 8th or something if we'd have not had that rubbish.
I mean, I was watching part of the FOD back, and when we left the pits after we repaired, we were 23rd, so we managed to claim back 10 places.
Yeah, most of those are people that just crashed out.
Yeah, but let's not say that, Paul. Let's just...
You might want to turn right a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an epic 12 hours. At the end of the day, we finished, and that to me was a victory.
That was a victory.
I learned a lot in that race.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we practiced a load for it, but as we kept saying, it doesn't... You know, having other cars on the track is what really makes the difference.
Yeah.
Like, faster cars, slower cars, that's where the problems happen. That guy spun in front of me, it was so irritating.
Yeah.
I was like, am I actually going to get a clean stint?
I think next time we do it, Dre and Alex need to practice pit stopping. They just kept overshooting.
I thought it was you that left it at an angle.
I left it at an angle, but I didn't have to reverse. Alex and Dre had to reverse back into the pit box.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. 24 hours of Nordschleifer though. Phew, no. I can't imagine Nordschleifer at night.
Hang on, Frank just said something about Truckfest.
What, that it's cancelled?
No.
Move to the August bank holiday. Okay, that's a bit wishful thinking.
When did they post that from?
On Twitter.
I mean, I'm driving a boat, I'm not clicking that.
It's probably just a Rickroll link anyway. When did convoy applications close again? I forgot.
Saturday the 4th of April.
No, that's when the actual event is.
Then I have no idea. Wait, was it not this week, but next week?
Next Thursday. Okay, so a week today.
Okay.
Oh, is that Tom Sunday and Rome disagreeing? Lol. Alright, so we've got a week left.
He could ask me, but he's not here anymore.
Yeah, because he's dealing with his girlfriend, who he abandoned and left at the MOT testing centre. Lol. Thursday, 26th of March, good.
Well, I opened that Twitter link. It is actually from Truckfest.
I think it's the first time I've booked that hotel and not gone for the flexi ticket. So,
Yeah.
you know, normally I can just cancel, but I think now I've, like, committed.
You might be able to ring them up and see if they can rearrange it.
Well, I suppose I could ask.
No harm in asking.
I just don't know if people are going to want to... I don't know, this is probably going to go on for months, isn't it?
Yep.
Like, he wants to reach the peak in 12 months, 12 weeks. That's 3 months away. April, May, that's June. You can imagine Truck Fest, everybody walking around in, like, gloves and face masks.
In just biohazard suits. Yeah.
Carlito hazmat suits. Cancel your flights to Amsterdam, you get 65, your original €200 back. Well, won't Lufthansa let you rearrange the flight? Oh, which event are you going to, Baz? Oh, TwitchCon. Yeah. Yep. Monaco is cancelled. Wow. Blimey. There's a lot of events cancelled this year. You think like all the companies that supply these events, all the retailers, like the caterers, you know, the show organizers, the ones who turn up and set things up, like all those people, all their business gone. Currently I've just got the radar turning. It doesn't actually do anything yet. It's just a showpiece. I need to put a screen in there at some point, but I need to read up how you do it.
Frank, with the hotel, bring them up and see if they'll rearrange it for you. Well, there's no harm in asking.
Yeah, rather than cancel things, like try and rearrange on the new Truckfest dates maybe. Because they're much more likely to say, okay, we'll let you rearrange, we'll let you move that, than they are to just refund you. I don't know, Carl. Yeah, the Tokyo Olympics, they've kind of said they're going to go ahead, but people want them to cancel. If I remember, the bridge is going to be down.
Yeah. All rugby activities have been suspended as well. I can see clubs not being around at the end of the season because of this.
Yeah, there's a lot going to not be around at the end of this.
Yeah, the problem with, like, especially English rugby is the clubs don't make a profit as it is. They use their home games to get them through the month.
I think anybody or anything living hand to mouth like that is in trouble.
Yep. Apart from 2 teams in the Premiership last year, each club made between £2 and £3 million losses. Paul, do you want to take over so I can jump off when we get close and do the bridge?
Okay. So it's not the most speedy thing, but it's fuel efficient. Still got 3,000 left. It will be quite a recession, Bigfoot. Yes, it's the boat with the stabilizer. Doing its job right now. Which one do we want it on?
The end.
Crude.
The one right at the end, right? Yeah. Been loading. Yo, boy. Yep.
It is quite funny too, but I want to enclose it though so you can't see it. All this is going on makes me glad I didn't start up my auto detailing business, as it would be massively out of pocket. Yeah. A lot of small businesses are going to struggle. Number display on the cargo bay controls. This one. It shows you what height the platform's at. So, like, how far down it is. What are you doing, pups?
What, bruv?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, bruv?
What's up, innit?
Stop.
Which weighs more weight, blocks or water in a box? Unknown. Did you sort the cargo door lights bug? What was the cargo door light bug? What was that clunk?
I'm guessing they meant the seal bug on the cargo door.
You mean this? That you can maglock stuff into?
It doesn't seal anymore.
The green
just-
light means it's sealed.
It's just flashing though, shouldn't it be solid?
No, it's on. It's probably an MP glitch. But you've got a
Okay.
search bar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. The search bar makes up for it.
I turned off the stabilizer. Save battery power. Nice bit of profit.
Yep.
Should we buy some, Can you remember how much diesel we had empty at the base where we came from?
20k was what was left, and I think it holds 30.
Hmm. So what we could do...
I mean, we should have how far is it back to the base?
If you add like about 8k, 9k maybe of fuel to the fuel tank here, so
Yeah.
that we're on about, let's say we bring it up to 11, we should have 1,000 to get back,
Yeah.
and then we can empty the last 10 back into the storage.
Yep.
Does the stabilizer on auto zero position when you turn it off, Baz? No. I need to work out how you do that. Because like it's the way the rails work is a bit weird. Hang on, I haven't got that yet. Stupid game, just pick it up. It literally won't grab hold of it. I can't get it, you need to put it on the deck.
I'm trying.
Right, finally I've got it. The way the stability... Those rails work in a very strange way. Okay, we're loading.
Shit.
In that, like, they're either powered or they're unpowered, and if they're not powered, you can't tell them where to be. So you give them power, and then the PID controls it, but without any power, it just flops around. Like, then you have no control over it. Which is very annoying. It's amazing how much money you can make as long as Whiteland doesn't despawn your boat. It's amazing what you can get done when he's not in here blowing stuff up. So I'll just disco this on 11k.
Yep.
Our money just still going down. Lol. This is almost emptied the tank.
Nice.
Whiteland and iRacing, Baz. No. Nobody wants that. Yeah, this is empty.
I mean, I experienced Whiteland in iRacing.
Really?
Yeah.
The heck is that noise?
What is that noise?
Exactly. Sounds like somebody's trying to get out of the cargo bay.
It's Whiteland.
It's trapped inside. What needs to be optimized on the boat? I'd like to enclose the hull so the slide is underwater, like as in inside the hull so you can't see it, and also give it more buoyancy. Oh, that stupid game. Okay, bring that in. Dude, shut up. Can you release the anchor?
We're good to go. We are good to go.
Is this in the water here? Oh my god. Yeah, I reckon if I submerge all of that, I'll have lots of empty blocks. I'm gonna have to make the rail not quite as wide. I'll have lots of empty blocks which will provide more lift and buoyancy. Is my thinking. I might have to come down vertically on the side a bit more and then go into an angle. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Baz, is in terms of missions that we've had where you have to load stuff, it's not really happened. The problem is anything that needs loading, the game missions generally leave it in the middle of an island and then you can't move it to the boat so that you can crane it on. Like, you can't get it down to the dock so that you can load it. So the actual need for a crane arm is not exactly great. Probably a slightly better use would have been just make that into a... just make it into a helipad effectively. What about sunken stuff? We've already got this winch, I guess, but generally those missions involve you just winch it with this and then drag it somewhere. You never need to unload it onto a dock. This thing is sipping fuel. I'd like to make a giant ship with an aircraft carrier hangar.
Nice.
You just land it on a pad, and then like you have a heli that folds in or something, and then it just takes it away and hides it. That'd be awesome. A sheer leg kind of crane Bigfoot. You mean, like, is that one where it goes up and then swings across? Mind the gap.
Mind the gap, please.
Oh, in terms of yachts, that's reminded me actually. There's a new yachts t-shirt design. But given what's going on, I don't know if Teespring are going to be printing at that point, you know. So I've emailed them. They're going to try and make me some samples so I can check them over for the new yachts t-shirt. But you know, in the next few weeks they may stop production for a while. Who knows? So I don't know what's going to happen in terms of the Yacht 6 t-shirt. Yeah, indeed, L. Phillips. I mean, as it stands right now, it's my birthday next month. Chances are I won't be able to go anywhere on my birthday, which is kind of sucks, but everybody else is in the same boat.
24-hour race, here we go.
Yeah, if it wasn't Nürburgring, sorry, Nordschleife, yeah, I'd probably think it's just do that on my birthday because I can't go out anyway. But yeah, it's Nordschleife at night, just the prospect of that.
The whole track is what scares me at the moment. I've never done it.
Yeah, I mean, it does take a lot of practice, but you know, there's always room. I mean, it's over a month away, so there's always time to practice.
Yeah, true. I guess it depends whether we're actually going to do it or not. That's the question.
Well, it's the 24-hour aspect that worries me.
Yeah. Well, we've got them other ones coming up, haven't we?
Yeah, but they're later, aren't they? Oh, you mean the 6-hour one? Oh no, the 12-hour one. The one at what was the first one?
I'm just trying to find it now. So Suzuka.
Yeah, that's it. Suzuka 12 hours.
18th, yeah, which is the 18th of April.
Yeah, and a GTE. That sounds fun.
Yeah, and then June the 27th is Silverstone. August the 8th is the Barcelona. And then October the 17th is Circuit of the Americas.
That's a track I need to practice.
Yeah.
Two months' time. And Petrolhead, maybe. As I've said before, the problem will be, let's say for argument's sake, we've kind of gone over the curve of the virus outbreak. The problem then becomes one of, there's plenty of people who still have it and are passing it around because there's no vaccine. So, you know, do you go to your birthday bash and risk catching something? It's the confidence factor, like people having confidence to go out again. That's going to be much harder to fix. Well, I don't know by now. I need to speak to the team.
All of them. I just haven't driven Circuit of the Americans.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between knowing a track on TV and actually driving the track in a car. As I found out back in the Jeff Crammons days, like I used to watch F1 a lot, and you know, got in Jeff Crammons Formula 1 and tried to drive Monaco, and I'm like, whoa, okay. I thought I knew this track. No,
yeah,
you know the layout.
Yeah, we could do the 12-hour ones instead of 24.
12-hour, what, the Suzuka?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Now that is a track I have raced.
Yeah, I know Suzuka as well.
Did that in Skip Barber and iRacing.
What?
Retail workers can't work from home. You're not the only one. I suspect there'll be a lot of jobs in supermarkets and delivery and distribution. Like, a lot of people, while this outbreak runs, a lot of people are going to want to get stuff delivered at home, aren't they? There'll be a massive upswell in delivery drivers, I think. Well, yeah, that's what I said, Donut. Until there's a vaccine, you can't just lift the restrictions. Your retail's doing one-on-one shopping and curbside only. Blimey. Now, the iRacing promo code is broken. I've emailed them 2 weeks ago. Still waiting for a reply from the marketing team. The support team keeps saying, we've passed it to the marketing team. I don't know why they're not replying. Really bad. Blimey. Put the heating on, pups.
Okay. Heating is on.
Cool. Feet were getting cold, apparently.
Okay.
10,073 litres left.
Nice.
I don't think that'll happen, referee. What you will see is like a lot of stuff that you used to be able to get from the supermarket, stuff from around the world. Things like, you know, pineapples, bananas, that kind of stuff. You won't get that anymore. You won't be able to get it because they won't be able to import it. I love pineapple, Buzz. I love pineapple juice. I love pineapple on its own. Really nice. Pineapple and cheese squares. Yeah, those little cocktail sticks with a bit of sausage, a bit of pineapple, bit of cheese. $500 meters.
Nice.
If I remember correctly, we can pump straight out of the fuel tank, or do we have to cross-feed it? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. It's been a while.
We might have to cross-feed it.
That's
Can't see a blimmin' thing. Seriously, this like the visibility is horrendous.
Yeah. I'll drop the anchor.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'll have to stop the engine.
Yeah.
I'll have to crossfeed everything.
Crossfeeding now. I'll go up and lower the.
Cascade Overlord, thank you for the host, sir. Welcome. Battery. Battery's on 65%. Fine. It self-regulates. There's a controller inside that generates enough power. That won't go flat. It'll divert power away to charge it if it needs to. Vong Van. This one, isn't it, Pops?
I can't remember.
Isn't it any of the red ones? That's why they're coloured red. If you throw that on, like an empty, in theory you can start that up now.
Yeah. Yep, we're fitting.
Nice. Get almost 10k out of that.
Nice.
Yep, fuel tank's empty. Like a glove. Right. I think that's the appropriate place to leave it, guys. I shall be back tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Friday. Yeah. Back at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Probably do some iRacing tomorrow, I think. So I shall leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you had fun. Thanks to the mods as ever. And thanks to Mr. Pappies. In it.
No, thank you.
For joining
In
me.
it, bruv.
And thank you to Sommy for bailing. Oh, that song. Why then that song? You lift me up.
Get on then.
I'm trying. There we go. There you go. I can sing You Lift Me Up now. Because you did. You even lift, bro? What do you bench? Well, I bench a squirrel. Right, guys. Thanks for watching. I shall be back at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And hope you'll be there. If not, have a great Friday, whatever you're doing. Until tomorrow, take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.